Yeah, hello, CK here, bringing you with a freshly picked prose. Let's go. So before we get started, I am sitting on the floor. It is very comfortable to sit on the floor while you're doing this, just so you know. And the other day, I was scouring through the internet trying to remember where are my old fan fictions because I want to roast them. So back in 2011, there was a really famous site called Asian Fanfics. It is where we create fan fictions about our K-pop idols. Yeah. So I, as a young lady who wants to be really great in writing, decide to make fan fictions of her beloved K-pop idols. So if I'm not mistaken, this is the first fan fiction that I wrote there. I am blurring my username because it is so embarrassing. But let's get into it. So today I will be roasting my old fanfiction. This is a great example on how not to write. And this is also a great motivator for you because this is really, really bad. So I really hope that you feel good about your writing. So I was about like 12 or 13. Wait, no, 2011. So yeah, around 12 years old or 11. Not too sure. So we have a title. I have a double title, which is A Shadow on My Life or A Glimpse of Shadow. I don't know what that means, but let's roll with it. There's 7 people who thinks this is good. Oh my, thank you. Thank you for making my young self happy. And there's about 4,000 views. That's pretty good, yeah. And the characters, we have Lee Honky. He's a very famous singer called FC Island, and I had the biggest crush on him when I was younger. Lady Rose Serena or Cassandra Welsh or Park Shin-hye. Park Shin-hye used to star with Lee Honky in a drama called You're Beautiful, and I was such a massive fan. And look, CL Fandom Hive and Sebastian Michaelis, 2 anime characters. But I don't know why did I thought that it is such a great idea to have a crossover between K-pop and anime. Surely that was such a marvelous idea. Well, there's 7 people who think this was great, so let's get into it. So there's about 2,000 word count. That's pretty amazing since I was young at that time and I had no idea what I'm writing. So let's get into it. All right. Okay. Yeah. This is a very terrible idea. You know what? That's okay. That's good. That's okay. We are suffering for art. So we have to create like cover arts for this, like really amazing stories have this cover art, so think of it's like your book cover, and I created that with fees up. This is a very nice color shade, yeah. And I'm saying saranghe, which means I love you in Korean. That is so great. And I have mirrored words because I think people will be able to understand what I mean by that. And this is a very nice photos of the main cast. Totally gives away on what the story is about. Let's go. Let's get into it. Come on, let's get into it. I'm gonna shut up. Every story have a love triangle. Grammar. Every story have prince and a princess. Every story has its own meaning. Every story have a love complication. And every story have a happily ever after. A motto that I always say, a word that I always repeat. But, ... can I feel love again? Over these years, searching and searching for my true love, but nothing is effective nor true. Can I try it again? Oh my god, this is like a badly written soliloquy. It's a girl who died at the present, with the brackets, and returned to the past. You might be there's more. You might be guessing why. I don't want to spoil you guys, so find it out from yourself and also from me, because I do not understand what is the meaning of this story. But you know what? 2011, that's pretty good. So right off the bat, if you really want to write a good story, first you gotta learn for grammar, learn the basics of grammar, like the past and present tenses, and stick to it. Like pick a tense and stick to it, and know how how the tenses agrees. Like right now it says every, so the verb should be has. Like this is correct, but I have no idea why did I think that it was a great idea to switch between plural and singular. As per the rule, every is considered as a singular, so keep in mind. And a motto that I always say, so this was in present tense, so I would say that's correct. But the punctuation, you do not need to capitalize motto. This should be a period instead of comma, because it's already a full sentence. But you know what? That's great. And a word that I always repeat. Okay, so a motto is supposed to be a phrase, not a word. Can I feel love again? I should be capitalized. I did not appropriate this, did I? But 7 MVPs thought it was great. Thank you guys. All right. So forward. Yo, you author here. I might not be good at this, meaning at grammar. Okay, good thing I was self-aware. So I will try my best. Anyways, enjoy. P.S. The characters' names are a bit long, so I'm going to type it out so you won't get confused. I love how I already know about I forgot. At least I know how to use an apostrophe. Main characters. So yeah, back in Asian fanfics, it was the norm to introduce your characters in a way, kind of like a trailer. Don't do that. And we got it from stock images. Park Shin-hye / Cassandra Welch / Lady Rose Serena. I don't know why she has 3 names. She is an abandoned K-pop star. She remade herself as Cassandra Welch. As seen in the first chapter, she died and returned to the past. She will fall for Lee Hong-ki. Remember when I said I don't want to spoil you guys? This is like the epitome of spoiling. Anyway, Lee Hong-ki / Avery Bryce. So I'm assuming that these K-pop stars return to the past and have their past self as an Englishman, because that totally makes sense. You got reborn as an Englishman. Oh wait, your descendant is an Englishman, but you're Korean. Logic. He's Lee Hong-ki, a very famous singer. On the 4th chapter, it is shown that he has an ancestor, but according to me, they are just the same, but different personality. Again, spoilers, but to be honest, I still spoil my friends in my work in progress. They hate me for it, but we know where that came from. Sieru, Phantom Hive. This is CL's anime version. It is shown in the 2nd chapter that he has a butler named Sebastian Michaelis. 10 out of 10 introduction, hey? This is Nishi Yukito, CL's cosplay. What do you call this? There was a live action of Kurishitsuji, and he's the one who played Sierra. I forgot which stage play that he did. Is it like the most beautiful death in the world? I'm not sure. On the last chapter, he will be shown at the end of the story. Even though he don't, again, grammar, have many parts, he's still a main character. Sebastian Mikairisu, Yuya Matsuwa. This is Sebastian Mikairis. I forgot how to add the anime photo. In the anime form, he is shown in the 2nd chapter that he's CL Butler. Great information. This is Yuya. Also, he is the one who played Sebastian Mikairis in the live action as well too. This is Yuya Matsuwa, Sebastian's cosplay. He's like Sebastian, but he's not that evil. On the last chapter, he will be seen. Even though he don't have many parts, he's still a main character. Minor character. Oh, I remember I has this weird pace of To Anyone. I was such a big fan that I was like, yeah, totally, it will make sense. I still love them. Gong Minji. I remember also my friend was a big fan of Minji, so I wanted to include her. Lady Cordelia Agustine. This is Gong Minji, a To Anyone. She's an idol, but she's not abandoned. On the 5th chapter, it is shown that her ancestor is Cordelia. But according to me, they are just same person. They have 3 common personality. I don't know what that means. Look at me go though. Sandara Park or Lady Elizabeth. This is Sandara Park. She is in the group name To Anyone. She's a Korean idol. It is shown on the chapter 5 that she has an, but yeah, except they have some traits that are different. I wonder why, because no people, even though you are reincarnated, you should still be a person of yourself, you know? Park Bomb. Oh, I remember when I was younger, Bomb was my favorite. Lady Flora Marque. This is Park Bomb of To Anyone. It is, yeah, okay, same thing. Fashion sense. I wonder why. Maybe it's because her ancestor was in the 18th century and Park Bomb lives on the 21st century. I don't know. Lee Chairin. Sorry, I screwed that up. Lady Sarah Apadilla. I have no idea where I got these last names, but right off the bat, we already know that I am terrible with naming. This is CL of To Anyone or Lee Chairin. Oh, she is a Korean idol too, like Park Minji, what? Bomb and Sandara, but she's not like Park. Oh, you mean like Park Shin-hye? Okay. It is shown in chapter 5 that she have an ancestor, but according, yeah, okay. Kim Jae-jung. I remember I had the biggest crush on him when I was younger, so it totally makes sense why. And I do remember that one of my friends is also a fan of Jae-jung, so I gotta put them for them. He's a famous Korean idol. Chapter 4, according to me, yes, they have the same personality. G-Dragon. I love how I just took random K-pop idols from different groups and then smashed them in one fan fiction. You know, this is the greatest crossover that even Marvel is put to shame. Okay, so it's kind of same. Of all the photos that I could have chosen for G-Dragon, he's cute, but I could have chosen better. Park Yoon-chul. He's famous K-pop idol. This is from a different group again, DGNA. Yeah. Oh, I knew it. I was wondering, so if I have Karam, do I also have Mika, who is also from DGNA? Damn right I have. Prince and Zach are brothers. Zach Sean, like, those are lovely last names. Nana. How many characters does this book has? Or fanfiction has? She's a Korean idol. Same traits. Also Nana Mizuki. Oh wait, no. It's Nana from After School. Never mind. Park Ji-yeon, Taara. Wow. I like his phrase, I am one hell of a butler. Thank you. So let's start reading the first chapter. Hopefully I survive. Who the hell are they? From the last chapter, as I get up. Whoa, what last chapter? What? I have no idea what's going on. But let's go. Was I trying to like mimic like a television or something? Like from the last story or something. Let's go. I look to my surroundings. Okay. So again, remember when I said about like choosing a tense? At first I opened like with a present one and immediately switched to past tense. Don't do that. Like it will confuse your readers in a way. When I was younger, I didn't really think much of it, but now as a reader, I am now thinking, is this happen right now or has it already happened before? And frankly, having your writing in past tense is so much easier to read than having it in present tense. So, pro tip. I saw a small kid who is about 5 4'2". He seems short, but he looks like he has a pride and look enraged. I examined his face. He wore an eye patch, had innocent blue eyes. So he wears a long jacket, button-down shirt, a tie. I don't. I knee-high gartered socks and boots, and a dark bluish black hair. I was fascinated what I seen. I never saw a kid who wears such classic clothes. I mean, who would want to wear that? I actually want to wear, like Renaissance or Victorian era. They look like 18 apostrophe 00 kind of people. I want to run away, but where will I go? I don't know this place. Didn't want to look at his butler. He seemed like, I don't know, like a devil. By the way, he looked at me. I thought of him like that. Why did I think it was a great idea to have these in like smaller sentence, like smaller font? All right, right off the bat. So another tip from writing is when you are describing character, do not be like a fashion critic or even when I read fashion magazines, they don't really detail what are the pieces the person is wearing. Because truth to be told, it's hard to envision if you just like cram like a lot of information about clothing. And frankly, no one really cares about clothing unless it's really significant. Like most of the books I read, they wore blue dress, they wore red dress with glittering stars or whatever. So pro tip, and immediately off the bat, I have no idea where we are. I just assumed that like she woke up or something. But I have no idea where we are. Are we in a garden? Are we in a mansion? So pro tip again, establish your setting so that your reader doesn't get lost. For being so slow, the kid with an eye patch spoke. Speak, lady. You are just wasting my time by staring at my presence. Now speak. All right. So first, if you really want to be a good writer, learn about dialogue tags. This is very annoying to look at. Like there's no proper punctuations. Yeah. Exclamation point and then a comma. Like, come on. And I was confused. Why did he say lady? Okay, so again, quotation marks. It should be like when someone is speaking. I have no idea why did I do that, but I am an abandoned idol who everyone's looked up to, but then eventually forgot me. I guess I have to run. Let's go run, Dashi, run, run, run. We are on the bedroom. I ran out of the bed, but why am I so slow? I was the fastest in our family. I checked my clothes, and guess what? I was wearing a classic dress, just like what Juliet wore. But how did I change so fast? Even though I can't run, I forced myself, but it caused me to trip. Yeah. It was a terrible idea not to film this video without a glass of wine. All right, so right off the bat, in describing things like running or whatever, I would say that you being concise helps, but not this kind of concise. Like you have to show like the emotions when you are running. Like as I was running, I was feeling dread or something. Like I couldn't think of a better example than that. So again, and then like if you really want to like point out like the clothes, you can like describe what it felt to be so. Like the clothes felt like it was dragging me, blah 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 blah. So this is a showcase of telling. In this case, you want to show because you want to immerse your readers that they are being transported in a different place or time. So, my, what a foolish lady. The boy lent his hand and I accepted it. If they want to speak, I'll speak. Yo, what's up, dudes? I said smirking. I have no idea why she is smirking. I don't think Park Shin-hye also talks like that. She's, oh my god. That took the butler by surprise, then the mark smirked as well. Such shame to speak like that, I agree. And he looked at the kid. In your order, young master? The kid said, Sebastian, teach that lady a lesson. Now I know what's the butler. Yeah, it's Sebastian. Again, I don't need to put quotation marks. You are putting quotation marks if you're having a dialogue or you're putting emphasis on something like ironically or whatever. Sebastian bowed and put his right arm on his left chest and said, "Yes, my lord. I think that lesson means to kill me." Consistency? I don't know, man. Sebastian make a move. He first put out a few silverware and throw at me. Good thing I block it. "Who the hell are you? What do you want? And are you even human?" I asked. Sebastian grinned. "No, I am just one hell of a butler." Without noticing, he was behind me and grabbed my hand, holding it back. Then the kid said, "Now, ladies, speak. Who are you?" I replied, "Fine. My name is Cassandra Welsh." The kid replied, "What a foolish name. Are you sure you are not Lady Rose Serena?" I was shocked to hear that name. That name is the last words that I hear on my mother's lips and one of my hated names. I was astonished. And I asked, "How did you know that cursed name?" The kid was shocked upon hearing what I just said. He was surprised. Punctuations? Commas are important? I looked straight in his butler's ruby eyes. I screamed, "Who the hell are you people? How can you know my mom's last words?" The kid ordered Sebastian to let go of me, and I said, "I felt disgraceful due to what I've heard, even though you still act like you don't me. Let me make this his clear. I'm CL Phantom Hive, head of the Phantom Hive Company. Now, if you started acting like you don't know, you shall be my servant." What a turn of events. Right off the bat, have paragraph breaks when someone is speaking. Like, it is so hard to read like dialogue tags in a block of paragraph. It is not cool. There's so many things I want to say, like I'll take forever. I said while looking on my bruised hand, "I don't know you. Live with it. You are just wasting my time." With a tear rolling on my cheeks as I remember my mother, CL spoke. "Very well, Sebastian. Make her a servant. From this day, you are no longer entitled as a lady because you are now my servant. Sebastian, teach her to be a servant. That's an order." Sebastian bowed and put his right hand on his chest and said, "Yes, my lord." He looked at me and said, "Very well. Tomorrow, wear this uniform and go to the dining room at 6 o'clock. I said, "Okay." Sebastian said, "Now go to sleep." Lead me to my room, and I said to myself, "What a fool." Oh, there's more. Okay. I saw Sebastian handing a mail. He gave it to me. I opened and I read it. Dear Sia, Phantom Hive, tomorrow I will visit on your little mansion. Be sure to give me the best hospitality. From the head of the Bryce Company, Avery Bryce. I called Sebastian. "Sebastian, teach Rose how to be a maid tomorrow. We are going to have a visit." He bowed and put his right hand to his left chest. "Yes, my lord. Young master, please go to bed now. Tomorrow is going to be a top day." Sebastian escorted me and said, "Young master, please get a good night's sleep." And he blew out the candle. And some weird break lines. "Yo, sorry if the storyline is a bit of a disaster. I'll fix it on a summer day. Anyway, here's a picture of CL Phantom Hive. Yes, I know he's an anime." This is a photo of Sebastian. Yeah. Somehow I didn't really cringe as much as I would. Actually, I am still cringing. I am internally screaming. But as soon as I got to like critiquing it, it starts to like weigh down. I'm just thinking that this is someone's manuscript. But this is a terrible idea. But you know what? With terrible ideas, I will continue doing it. So, on the next video, I'm not sure when that will be, I will read the second chapter of this and give more pro tips along the way. Till then, stay writing, fellow wordsmith, and have a great day. CK signing out.